Now you know the rules. The robots paint, you guess. Again, the first category is infamous outlaws from the Wild West. He was a Confederate guerrilla during the Civil War. He formed a notorious gang with his brother after the war. His gang was involved in numerous bank and train robberies. He was famously killed by Robert Ford, one of his own gang members. Who knows who this is? Anybody's got it? He was a Confederate guerrilla during the Civil War. His gang was involved in numerous bank robberies. He was famously killed by Robert Ford, one of his own gang members. Who knows who it is? Any guesses? No guesses? This is infamous outlaws from the Wild West. This is Jesse James, who became a symbol of rebellion in the post-Civil War era, leaving a lasting legacy in American folklore. Next up, this outlaw was involved in the Lincoln County War. He was known for his youthful appearance and quick draw. Anybody know? He claimed to have killed 21 men, one for each year of his life. Who knows? Who knows who this one is? Notorious Outlaws from the Wild West. He claimed to have killed 21 men. He was shot and killed by Sheriff Pat Garrett. Who knows? Anybody got it? No? This is Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid's legend grew after his death, making him one of the most famous outlaws of the American West. All right, hopefully you're doing pretty well. Number 3. He led the Wild Bunch gang. His real name was Robert Leroy Parker. We are doing the notorious outlaws of the Wild West. He was known for robbing trains and banks across the West. He supposedly fled to South America with the Sundance Kid. Who knows who this one is? The Wild Bunch fled to South America with the Sundance Kid. I'm sure you guys know. Yes, it is Butch Cassidy. Butch Cassidy's charm and wit made him a beloved figure despite his criminal activity. Next up, a buddy of his. He was an associate of Butch Cassidy. His real name was Harry Alonzo Longama. He was a skilled marksman and a daring outlaw. This is the associate of Butch Cassidy. Who is this? Who knows? Come on. This is indeed the Sundance Kid. Sundance Kid's adventures with Butch Cassidy and are legendary thanks to their audacious exploits and rumored survival in South America. The Sundance Kid. There he is. Butch Cassidy's money. We are doing the notorious outlaws of the Wild West. And that was a Sundance Kid. Number 5. She was known as the Bandit Queen. She had associations with several notorious outlaws, including Jesse James. She was notorious for horse thefts. She was a horse thief. She had a rebellious nature and a bold personality. So she was known as the Bandit Queen. She had associations with several notorious outlaws, including Jesse James. She was a notorious horse thief. And she had a rebellious nature and a bold personality. Who is this? Who knows? Anybody know? This is Belle Starr. Belle Starr's life was filled with drama and intrigue, making her one of the few and famous female outlaws of the American West. Next up, number 6. He was an English-born outlaw. He was known for his polite manners during robberies. He left poetic notes at the scene of crimes. He primarily robbed stagecoaches. Who knows? He was English-born. He was known for his polite manners during robberies. And he left poetic notes at the scene of his crimes. Who knows who this one is? This is Black Bart. Black Bart's distinctive style and courteous demeanor set him apart from other outlaws of his time. Next up, number 7. There's a clue. He was a lawman before becoming an outlaw. He was known for his gambling and gunfights. He was involved in several famous bouts. He was killed while playing poker, holding the dead man's hand. Hey, Brenda. We are doing Notorious Outlaws of the Wild West. And we're trying to guess this one. He was killed while playing poker, holding the dead man's hand. Who is this? I'm not recognizing that. This is Wild Bill Hickok. Wild Bill Hickok's life was a mix of law enforcement and lawlessness, cementing his place in Wild West history. Number 8. I got a question for you guys real quick while we're doing these last couple. Can you guys hear the music? I can't hear the music on my end, so I'm a little bit running. So if you could give me a yeah, you can hear the music, or no, I can't hear the music. Because I'll fix that at the between rounds if I can. He was one of the deadliest gunfighters of the Old West. He claimed to have killed 42 men. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear the music. Just a problem on my end. There's something wrong with the speaker system over here, and that's all right. I don't need to hear any music. So I won't be quite as going along with the music. Who knows this one? He had a violent temper and frequent run-ins with the law. He was He was eventually captured and imprisoned. They all were. I don't know. These aren't that good of clues. He claimed to have killed 42 men. Infamous and notorious outlaws of the Wild West. John Wesley Hardin. Fearsome reputation made him one of the most infamous outlaws of his time. John Wesley Hardin. Learn something every day on Quick Bite History. Okay, number 9. We only got 2 more of these famous outlaws. He started his criminal career with train robbery. He became a folk hero in Texas. He was known for his daring and bold heists. How are the robots doing on the paintings today? They're doing okay? They're a little too abstract. All right, we're looking for famous outlaws. He was known for his daring and bold heists. He was killed by law enforcement in Round Rock, Texas. He started his criminal career with train robberies. And he became a folk hero in Texas. Anybody know who this is? Infamous and notorious outlaws of the Wild West. This is Sam Bass. Sam Bass's exploit and tragic end turned him into a legendary figure in Texas history. Sam Bass. Here's the train that he robbed. Okay, last one in this category. Number 10. They were brothers who turned to a life of crime. They were known for train and bank robberies. A lot of these outlaws were known for train and bank robberies. The most infamous attempt was a double bank robbery. I don't know what that is. What would be a double bank robbery? I'm not sure. Their career ended in a deadly shootout in Coffeyville, Kansas. Who knows? Brothers, bank robberies, train robberies, deadly shootout in Coffeyville, Texas. This is the Dalton Gang. The Dalton Gang. Oh, yeah, I could see it. Yeah. All those Dalton boys. The Dalton Gang's audacious and ultimately fatal attempt at a double bank robbery is a dramatic chapter in the Wild West. Yes, it is. Did you get any of those? I guess they were a little hard. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, well, that ends round 1.